because your music ain't happening. And that's the reason why everybody's laughing. Alright, look, if you made some shit that was cool, then everyone would treat you like you're cool. But you don't. You make that garbage. Trash collector basura. And I come way more duro. Smoke that shit till you... Oh. And this is freestyle, sounding better than the shit you write down, homie. Clown, homie. Man, like I said, take a look. Go get yourself a library book. Read it. Believe it. Take some shit, man. 25 letters in the alphabet. And you still can't write shit. Third grade education ain't legit, man. Fuck that shit, man. If you're relying on the fucking Los Angeles school system for your only education to be a rapper, you already lost on board. If you ain't fucking at least relieve shit. I've had the same chain on for fucking almost 25 years with the same piece, with the same diamonds, with the same watch, and the posters and the pictures and the same shit. It ain't faded, it ain't tainted, it ain't went away. You ain't had to test it, they ain't falled off. They ain't none of that shit. I've always done these jewels on me for one reason and one reason only, to consider myself an Aztec prince, man, and somebody that did something, man, a voice. I don't want to go out fucked up, man, and I could have really went out in a bad way and probably been dead by now and just been written off, man, and remembered here and there for a couple fucking whimsicals of songs and shit, but that's not what I want to be known for, man. Richie Valens, La Raza. Kid Frost, La Bamba. I said it right, too. Richie Valens, La Raza, Kid Frost, La Bamba. That's how I want to go out, man. I want to go out where they say, man, that, at least, you know, yeah, he did some fucked up foul shit. He is dirty and did some fucking brutal shit out there. But he checked himself, man, in the end, man, and he's seen, man, with no guidance, with no motherfucking school, with no gangs, with no mentors, with no elders, with nobody told me how to be Kid Frost. I had to go out there and do that shit by myself, because there were no patterns in there. Are you kidding me? If I would have played in this game right now, because the talent is talent, and it's going to come out in anybody, and we got it. And you know what's a good thing about it? Is our people, our raza, have immense amounts of it. We were born with it in our blood. We were born in it in everything we do. And the music and the origin of it, it's bongos and congas and timbales and sounds and banging on pots and pans and shit like that created our diverse culture of music. These guys talk so much shit. I took so many pop shots when I first came out. Even a lot of these people that are talking shit about me right now were the same people that had caca in their mouths, talking bad on me, saying that I was working with blacks in music, I was working with the black people and doing beats with blacks. Why was I doing that and doing that shit? Man, I always remember this now, and I always told myself this in my heart, man, and I always looked at it as the music. The music was the most important thing to me, to bring you the best quality of music, and whoever was bringing it with us in our camp at that time, that's what we were doing, man. We were really trying to bring the best possible music that we could give to you guys, man. It doesn't have nothing to do with me not knowing about the publishing and not really getting the money that was owed to me from my sales and what I really sold in this game and what I was supposed to really get. I'm not talking about that. That's my fault. As a man, I live with that every day. That's something that I have to go through and I have to deal with. I'm proud of what I did, though, and you guys can't never take that feeling away from me when I see kids and young kids that weren't even born 15 years and almost 20 years before my song came out, and they're saying the lyrics to La Raza word for word. That's a pride and a feeling that nobody can take away from me. Nobody that's woofing shit, talking shit. You know what I mean? Everybody does it, man. I mean, that's what people do, man. People want to be the next guy. They're gonna talk shit on the other guy that they don't want you to put your eye on. Take your eye off that guy now. I'm gonna talk bad about that person, so you put your eyes on me. And man, before talent did that without people having to do all this. When we didn't have social media and we didn't have all that shit, when we had to go do this shit like that on our own and go out there and get your fans without that shit, man, you didn't see where it is now, where people were just sitting there behind desks and computers and phones talking shit. Talking shit. Why you talk shit? I mean, man, at least get on here and talk positive. I'm at least trying to really give sound, solid words of wisdom, man. Not braggadocious shit. I'm this guy, I'm that guy, and he's not what we are, and you're not what I am. Man, we could do that braggadocious 1980s fucking battle rap shit all day long. I came from that world with Ice-T and all that, with the battle rhymes and all that. MC Terminator, man. The Cool Shock Rock Rhymer from beginning to end, man. Come on. I'm one of the originators of that shit, man. And I ain't still gonna put a bad. I ain't gonna say these cats' names that you guys want over and over every day, ask me about and all that. For what? For what? Even when I show you guys where it went, Billboard, and who's done it first and who's did it, you still throw up somebody else's name that, yeah, man, he sold a lot of t-shirts and hats, but he didn't hit the hot Billboard 100. That means, man, that the nation ain't on your shit. The world ain't on your shit. So you're doing one or two things, homie. You're either flossing in your own backyard, or you're just barking like perros and not, man, just wanting to get fed. And if you're eating, and you already are eating, then there's no more reason for you to be barking and talking shit, man. Get your fucking paper. Get your fucking money, man. Get all that shit that you're telling us you're doing. That way it ain't, man. That way, man, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. Prove it to yourself, man. Look in the mirror and tell yourself everything and the accolades that you're doing, man. Protect the kids, oh man. Protect your kids. How many pictures of the families and the kids that you post? I wasn't trying to do that shit to get there. I was posting my kids on IG when we were getting 12 likes and 10 likes, man. And people were saying, I ain't gonna follow you when I hardly have no followers. He just puts pictures of his kids skating. But I never thought of Instagram, because, man, if you look at me, I'm one of the first ones to even grab Instagram. There's almost 20,000 pictures on my shit, man. That says something. Places around the world I've been, in Japan, and these other accolades that I've done gone through, the rigors of the trials and tribulations of me being in the hospital and the shit that I'm going through. I always thought Instagram was just glimpses and images of flashes of your everyday life, of what you're going on. Then I try to speak without the mumbo jumbo and the stuttering and the really trying to get strong points across, man. A man will get his point across by just talking to you the right way, man. As another person that's a gentleman, which we all tried to really lead ourselves on, and that word really started carrying a lot more meaning to me than anything else. You know what I mean? being gentle with your words, man, not being so harsh and tough with trying to prove to everybody you the toughest guy. Everybody knows I'm not in a gang. Everybody knows I'm not a gang member. Everybody knows that I'm really, basically, if you really look at it, just a family man in this and been in it, man, and try to be a word for our people, man, our raza, like, you know what I mean? You ain't done nothing for the raza. Single-handedly, homes, I put the raza like that for us, man, for them to see a subculture within a culture of Latinos. Let's talk about it on an educated light, man. And this is for people that really understand and fathom it and intellectually can really do this, man, and listen to this, man. All right? At that time, man, there was only two people that were really representing Latinos in the rap game. Mellow Man Ace and Kid Frost. All right? Lewis and Clark. The pioneers. All right? We got that. Everybody knows. Everybody, even if you don't even think about it, there's nobody even in Chicano in this game that could even show us a 12-inch record from 1984, let alone anything of raps in that era or time. And if you can, and you're in Chicano rap in East LA, and you do that with all this walking that I did right here from, let's see, from Rosemead Boulevard right here in Pico, where I started. If you guys know me, I started right here. I started right here. Kid Frost, the birth of it, the name of it, the whole concept of it, before even all the rest of this mall was even finished out right here. All right, it's Whittier Boulevard. You can see our gente every day. If you see me and you follow me on my IG, man, you know that I'm not just coming here right now to show you. Every day I'm right here in this area, man. Every day I'm right here in the pulse, in the heartbeat of our people and our raza. You know what I mean? And I'm proud of my heritage, of where I began, this part of it. And you can't take that away from me. You can't take that era and that era of me being in this game. You can't take away Casa Garcia Nachos when I was a kid right here. F&M Market, that's not even here. It's McDonald's and all this now. If you remember this area, this was all Nash. This was all an old record store and an old thing before the apartments at the right here. My grandma and them wouldn't even let us even go near that spot when I was a kid. And I'm right here on the corner of Whittier and Paramount. Right here. I'm gonna move down, move into, and basically, yeah, man. Basically, yeah. So for somebody really out there, man, and this is a message to anybody that's out there trying to destroy the demeanor and character of another man, when in all actuality, man, you've walked and done and probably made, if not more, the same amount of mistakes as that next person. Man, don't place judgment on that, man, because you're not the Lord, man, and your wrath that you'll get from that for trying to walk in the same light and character of judging a person like the Lord, man. It's not a good look, man. It's at all for you, man, and ain't nothing cool gonna happen from it. And we're back. Sorry about that. Wedo, what does that say? Look, what?
It says, look, whether you are intense in Tory, that is that. All Frost, no need to give. No one's a history lesson or speak or on bums speaking otherwise.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, man. And you absolutely 100% right. And that's why I don't address a lot of that nonsense. Because, I mean, man, when I see that, guess what I think of? I think of Jimmy the Mouth of the South and Nature Boy Ric Flair. And I think of wrestling, man. I think of wrestlers trying to bait other wrestlers into battle or something, man. One man, no gang, one number 2 pencil, 3 pieces of paper, man. I said it over and over again. If it comes to a battle, man, it won't even be like that, man. There's no words in the world that will help you rap on beat, first of all. And there's no books. There's actually no books in the world that we can give you that can make you have talent, man. Make you have a cranium and a brainstem built and designed for this music game, man. You gotta, man. Let's address this thing as well, man. And again, man, this is where I feel bad, man, because a lot of rappers, especially in our side of it, of quote unquote the Chicano rap, I'm this and I'm that, man. So many people, man. You know who I wish was here, man? Because I know who was a lot of the glue to keep a lot of the people that and really, really always grounded and thinking. And he was probably one of the only Chicano rappers that ever at one time got to live with me in my house. Because he was really one of the only real ones that came to me at a time when he needed somewhere to really be, where he wanted to be grounded and be in a cool spot. And that was my boy Rick.
About the vatos and told me half of you punks your lops, and so I stole, and then we roll as a sangre de nieve stays cold, frio, just like my estilo. And at the day of the weigh-in, yo, I weighed a kilogram. Do you understand that this shit sounds dope when the mic's in my hand, cause I'm local? And like I said before, this one goes out to all you rap mocosos trying to rush my tierra. And you know what, motherfucker? I had a little bunch of MC rap chavalas running down some lala, barking just like perros. But the punks ain't about nada. Yo soy el único that can get malo when it comes to running calo. This Chicano, he set a trend and some shashas they try to follow. Now check it. Mensos with no sense, yo. Give up, surrender, cause you're the great pretenders. Been doing this rap shit since way before, man. Way before I joined the army and became a sniper, you was still a baby boy and drinking teta in diapers. Can't fuck with the minds of Minota. Days, I'll stop by in a minute, man. Alright? I'm right up the street, man. I'm right here in East Los, man. I'm gonna pull up, man. I'm right. They're showing love, man, to everybody, man. I'm just little by little, man, trying to clear the light, man. You know what I mean? Quieren más or quieren paz? Hey, yo, man, fuck that shit. Rock some more Kid Frost. Yeah, I'm the Nieve, and I'm more smooth than a ragtop 63 Chevy. I'm drop sitting on laces. I'm rolling hard, so I get up all in their faces. A lot of you will see me in different places, but I come and go, and I leave without a trace. I step on your ass like a cucaracha, crunch, and beat you like Mary Wells, cause I beat you to the punch. No longer can your mascara be seen in California, and more tears fall from the cheeks of the Llorona. The sly, slick, wicked still kick it hard when I'm on Whittier Boulevard. You know who rocks these calles. You think they'll ever take you out, Frost? Psst, Charlie. I always be the Duke of Earl in my motherfucking ragtop pearl, and whenever I leave the casa, best believe in 2018 it's still all about the raza. Paz y no más. That's a boombox with an astronaut. In case you forgot. Battle, your bones all rattle. You be up Shit's Creek without a paddle, man. Come on, I want to battle you. He wants to battle a 55-year-old man. Here's a message that goes to you. Let me battle you. You go grab my worst record, put it on, and then get in front of that little mirror at your house, the one that you got to put some Windex on and clean off all that bullshit that's on there. Rap against me till your face turn blue. Hello. Come on.
15. Look at this guy, man, wanting attention from all you guys. Cause what, man? Yeah, exactly, homie. Tell him battle these nuts. I got skills. You need to be telling that to the guy that's been out there signing everybody. Even if you had skills, Flavor Flav said it best. I can't do nothing for you, man. I got problems on my own. I can't do nothing for you, man. Have you ever met Richie's brother, Bob? Are you talking about Isai Morales? It's a good friend of mine, if that's what you're asking. If you're asking if I know Bob from La Bamba, yes. Man, I looked up to you, my dad.
Dad.
Huh?
There's thunder.
There's thunder coming? You think it's gonna rain, Seeds?